So here we go. Here's the Les Paul Les Plus. It's on the bench. I've repaired the binding already. I didn't actually film that. But I am going to set this up now. I'm just sort of giving it a quick look over. I mean, these are interesting guitars. The necks are wider and they're a lot slimmer than your standard Les Paul. So they're very interesting. But it's got a few little marks around where the binding, I think, is probably shrinking, which I think is what caused this, because I can't see any dents or damage around here. So I think it probably just came off, just snapped off. So yeah, it doesn't play very well at the moment. I sort of don't know the effectiveness of plugging it in, because it, you know, it'll sound alright, because it'll sound like a Les Paul, but you get the idea. It's sort of choking out a bit. Really isn't very nice to play. The action's really low, so that can be raised. And at the nut, obviously, it's really low, but it's not too low actually at the nut. So yeah, I'll just crack on with the setup. The owner actually changed the strings just before he gave it to me, so I don't need to worry about putting new strings on, but I'll still clean the fretboard and everything up. There's a little bit of tape there just to hold the strings back, because they're new and the tape's not going to do anything. If it leaves any glue residue, I can clean that off. And it's, you know, these are slack. These strings are completely slack. I can even make them even more slack just to make sure. But I mean, they're slack. They're just being held out of the way so they don't get all covered in the action did need to come up. Loosen off a little bit. Oh, there we go. It's never been adjusted, this truss rod. Here we go. You can see that. There's a little bit of lacquer from think a small bit of more relief will help here. Okay, so I'm sort of happy with the action, really. Or I am for now. I mean, this will be checked again in another day or two. But we'll leave it where it is. We'll just pop the cover back on. And then we'll move on to the intonation. And check that now. And then we'll fire the amp up and test all the electrics out. And then if it's done, or if it's good enough, it'll be done on the assumption nothing changes between now and tomorrow. If I come in the next boat in the morning, then obviously I'll have to address that. So then I might stay for a bit longer, but you know, probably won't happen. It should be fine. But yeah, we need to test all the electronics out, make sure that they aren't noisy and crackly and everything. And I do all of this on my PC, which I have up here, over there. You can't actually see it at the minute, but you can hear that I'm now plugged into the sound card. So you know, it sounds great. Distorting my sound card, but that's what we want. Turn that off. You'll have the adjuster on it, I'm sure. You? Is it? Slide off. Yes, it will. So yeah, this was actually on the wrong way. The bass side actually has more cuts, deeper cuts than the treble side. So you account for the string. Now that will help because now I have access to the screw with the Allen key. Ta-da! And also I will not be bashing into this pickup when I try and get this in here, because that is much better than this, or having to lower the pickup to get access to it. Alright, so we're at the intonation stage now. We've tuned everything up roughly. We'll just run through everything and see where we are. So open, we are at 0.0 cents. Fluctuates a little bit but settles there. Fretted, we are 0.6. So that means it's sharp, so we now need to lengthen the piece of string. And then we'll retune. And we are at 0.1. Well, actually the way I do this is on my lap. I do it like I'm playing it. Because now, for example, I'm now playing this open D, and it's actually D plus 20 cents. So just sitting there with gravity on it changed the tuning by 20 cents. So we're almost here with this one, so we'll just change that a bit more. I know I've just adjusted the action, which knocked everything out, but I wasn't really... Okay, we are done with that. So here we have this Gibson Les Plus. It's been set up, and this morning I tightened the truss rod a little bit because it was a little bit looser. It moved a little bit overnight, and I'm just going to run through a loop I made on my RC30 and just hear what the pickups sound like.